Spencer, don't do it. You killed her.
What?
I call, you don't call me back. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were avoiding me.
I was doing my research.
Well, forget the research. I'm operating on the Desmond kid this afternoon. A real, living patient.
The AVM?
Yeah, and if you're nice to me, I'll let you play with my transcranial Doppler.
I think I'll be busy.
Seriously, I could use the console.
I don't do those anymore.
Right. Well, sorry for interrupting. I'll let you get back to your hiding place. You're a gifted doctor. You have talents you don't even realize. Otherwise, I wouldn't invite you into my OR.
Nice try. You don't want or need my expert medical opinion.
Well, it's not for your perky personality.
Will you just stop? Stop pretending that if your surgery was a success, it would have anything to do with me? You're just trying to make me feel useful.
Look, obviously this thing with April is weighing on you more than you expected, but I'm giving you a chance to feel good about something. Just take it.
I'm fine. Patients die. That's part of the job. And believe it or not, I'm dealing with it in my own way.
By hiding in the lab.
Yes, because that's where I make my best contribution.
Where there's no live people? No patients to deal with?
Sometimes people just need to take a breather, Patrick.
I understand that, Robin. But time is not going to change the fact that April died of AIDS and it forced you to look at your own mortality. You disappeared on me. Worse, you disappeared on the patients in the hospital.
Will you just let me deal with it in my own way? You cut open new people. I go to the lab.
Ever since April's death, every time I pick up a scalpel, I think about her lying on the table about to die. About the choice that I had to make. Now, I made the choice to give her a fighting chance. That is the least that we can do for our patients.
You know what? Maybe after you've had HIV for 10 years, then you can start giving me advice. Let me tell you something, okay? You tested negative for HIV. You're on the PEP protocol. You may have very well dodged a huge bullet. So go ahead and celebrate. I mean, who can blame you? You had an awful scare and you had a glimpse of the other side. Now, that doesn't mean that you suddenly know it all. So don't give me St. Patrick with his pity and platitudes telling me how to live my life with a disease that I've had for more than 10 years.
St. Patrick, wow, that's a far cry from what you used to call me.
Well, congratulations. You've changed. Welcome to adulthood, Patrick.
Okay. Well, since we're both in adulthood here, do you think we can find some sort of middle ground between my sainthood and your compulsive need to run and hide?
I'm not hiding, okay? I don't want to pretend anymore to be relentlessly cheerful and optimistic. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired of putting a positive spin on everything for everyone else, for the patients and for you.
Wow. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize it was spin, Robin. Silly me. I thought you actually believed the things you said about not giving up.
Hi, I'm Alexis Davis. I have surgery next Friday, and I'm here for a pre-op consultation.
It's a basic pre-surgical consultation. We'll do an analysis for your treatment options.
I thought Noah was doing the surgery.
He is. I'm just going to help you through the initial consultation.
You know Sam, and this is also my daughter, Christina.
Well, hello, Christina. You sure want her in for this? I'm going to need your full attention. It can be a little intimidating, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know, Christina is a little nervous. She doesn't know a lot about hospitals. She knows a little. She's had some Band-Aids and bruises, and she knows you get stitches here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Christina, we're going to take the best medical care we have, Mom.
Like what?
Like what? Well, today, we're just going to talk about a bunch of boring medical stuff. Nothing exciting. I'll explain what the big words mean, which is fun for me, but you know what would be fun for you? They've got a bunch of really cool rides set up at the pier. How's that sound?
I think that sounds pretty cool. Yeah? You want to go check it out?
A great idea. And how about if I call you when I'm done, all right? Love you.
Okay, let's get ice cream.
You lucky to have a family that takes care of each other.
It was in April's personal effects. It was addressed to you.
Me?
I guess she was writing it when she died.
Dear Dr. Scorpio, I'm not so good with words, but I need to say this. Because of you and Dr. Drake, I'm not alone. That was the worst part of being sick. When they brought me into the hospital, I felt like I was worthless and that dying was the best thing I could do. I was wrong. You and Dr. Drake gave me options. I'm writing to you instead of him because you have this monster inside of you, the same one that I live with. And I want you to know that the way you reached out to me gave me something to live for. Instead of feeling useless, like I'm just taking up space, I feel like my life maybe has some purpose. Fight the monster, Dr. Scorpio. And show other people how to fight it, like you did with me. It's been the most amazing gift of April.
So this right here is what the surgeon is going to remove.
It's one thing in the abstract, it's another thing when you see it in the black and white.
I know it's scary.
It's not the procedure that scares me, it's those tiny little cancer cells that are invading my body and
Well,
trying to
it's
kill
not
me
an
and scare
uncommon
me.
procedure, Miss Davis.
You're very nice. You're actually very charming, and you have a very nice bedside manner.
Oh, that's the first. I don't have a bedside manner. You can pretty much ask anyone.
I'm going to ask you a question that you hope most patients don't ask you. In your opinion, Dr. Drake, how many people in my condition at my stage end up with a clean bill of health?
You're not terminal.
I know that's how they train you to answer. But I don't want you to sugarcoat it with me because I have 2 small children that I need to make plans for. I need an honest, real assessment of the rest of my life, however that turns out to be.
Okay. You're right to make those arrangements. There is a real chance you may not survive this.
You all right?
That's funny. I probably never would have met April if she didn't come into our hospital. But she did. We kind of became friends. With everything that's happened, I'm grateful for that. And what you did for her was so amazing, Sonny. You made her feel worthwhile. You noticed her and you didn't let anyone treat her badly.
I did it for Stone.
Isn't that incredible that someone that was in our lives for such a short time loved us so much? I would like to think that someone's life is affected positively every day because we knew him.
I think he'd like that.
Yeah. When I was in Paris, I used to walk to work every day, rain or shine, 12 minutes there and back.
Wow.
Of course, keeping my head down the entire way. And it was a few years ago, I think it was right before Christmas, I was walking by and there was a woman taking a collection for a charity. And I don't know, something just in her eyes made me stop. So I gave her some euros and she said, "Thank you very much." And she said, "The church thanks you too." And she pointed to this cathedral. And I looked up and it was honestly the most amazing building I'd ever seen. It was so beautiful and ornate. And for whatever reason, I decided to walk in. And I just kind of let my mind go quiet for a second. And I realized that it was the anniversary of Stone's death. So I sat there for a while, and I could honestly feel him there with me. So, whenever I start to feel sorry for myself, I just remember that day, and what if I wouldn't have walked into that church, and that life has so many good things, so many surprises for us, you know, if we just lift our heads up and notice it.
Hey, you know what? You have every right to feel sad. I mean, you're fighting this damn disease every day of your life.
Right, but I had a chance that Stone or April did not have. I have no right to feel sorry for myself.
You're human. You get to feel that way every once in a while. But you know what? Next time you do, just think about how much Stone loved you.
We're gonna need to keep you in the hospital for about a week after the surgery. You have to regain your strength before we get you on the chemo.
Excuse me one second.
Hello?
Hi. Listen, I don't want to disappoint Christina because she has a lot going on right now. So I just would really appreciate it if you could give me your assurance that the boat you're going to ride in is not wired to explode, or there isn't some madman waiting for you with a high-powered rifle to shoot you in the back when you get out of the water.
You have my word.
Take good care of my daughters.
Interesting conversation.
I took another look at the Dozen Boys film. The placement of the AVM makes me think that there's something you haven't considered.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor, but you're here to consult, not give orders.
Do you want my help or not?
Oh, I want you all right.
I'll see you in there.